stove. Because, near the stove at least. So when I'm cooking, I'm looking at it because like I feel like I spend most of my time in the kitchen than anywhere else in the house.
You spend most time in the kitchen than with your phone.
Yeah. If I would put mine in the kitchen, then I'll never sit.
2021 was like the second coming of Christ. It just never seemed to arrive. But finally, I feel like 2021 is just around the corner. So how are we getting ready for the new year?
Wow. Honestly, I feel like 2021, to be frank, I think it's just a day. It feels as though it's part of 2020. It feels like it's just going to be an extension of 2020. I choose to just remove the numbers to everything. Stop naming it 2020, stop naming it 2021, and just feel like it's more sort of a new beginning where we're saying we want to try and find new ways of living so that we survive. That's how I feel. Yeah.
I see. Harry.
It's just another day, another year in the process, because like I'm in a long-term plan, 10-year or 15 years plan, so it's just another step, another time, and I enter thinking two things are going to happen. Only two things can happen in 2021. I'm going to get better, or I'm going to get worse. These are the two only options. So whether it's school, whether it's my physical condition, my relationships, I'm going to have better relationships or worse relationships. I'm going to get to be better, to feel better or feel worse. I'm going to have good grades in school or worse grades. So it's just about improving every single day, and we just continue.
So those that are looking for liberation in 2021 from 2020, they're not getting it.
No.
Because
nothing.
everything is going to continue.
Yes.
No. We're saying, he said it's just another day. I said it feels like it's tomorrow. It's a continuation. But let's remove the numbers to it. Let's remove the naming of saying this is 2020, this is 2021. Let's just say it's a new beginning. And in this new beginning, we are either going to win or lose, but we're working towards winning. So winning looks more like liberation.
For me, 2021, it seems like a fresh start, but not a fresh start. We're continuing, right? But this one is more like we're not continuing on the same page, but actually I'm flipping the page and I'm continuing on a fresh page. So it means there's a chance for me that I can change my objectives. Or I can continue with the old objectives. But in this case, I would say I would change my objectives, New Year resolutions. I would say it like, my first New Year resolution is to cut my hair. I'm not going to cut my hair this year. I'm going to cut it in 2021.
Are you serious about that?
That's my first New Year resolution, to cut my hair.
Okay, I have a question. Okay.
Yes.
I respect that you want to cut your hair
in 2021.
But is it symbolic of anything?
Why would you?
Why are we cutting your hair as a first thing of entering into 20? What's the whole meaning of it? Why is it the first thing?
Over the years, like I have seen people that write down New Year resolutions. They write, I want to buy a car, I want to get a job, but they never achieve those. So if I start by writing, I want to cut my hair, I'm going to cut my hair that very day, on the 1st of January, and I know, first one accomplished. already my confidence level is high now
Yes.
because I feel like, damn, one down, 300 to go or 299 to go because the 300 in total.
And it boosts your confidence. You even though it's small or it looks small, it really boosts your confidence to say, my first New Year's resolution, I nailed it.
Exactly.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any New Year resolutions?
I don't have New Year's resolutions. I don't do that. Like I stopped doing that a long time ago because it doesn't make sense. Like most of the time you are thinking about very big stuff that are quite impossible to achieve in a year. Like someone who has never made 5,000 will say, I want to be a millionaire. How are you going to do that? From 5,000 to 1 million? It doesn't make sense, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, for me, if I have to talk about New Year's resolutions or resolutions, I take my resolutions every Sunday. Every Sunday because I believe everything starts afresh on Monday. So Mondays are the fresh start, the beginnings of life for me. So every Monday is a new start for me, whether it's all area, school, relationships, money, business, everything starts new on Mondays. So on Sundays, on every Sunday, I just take a sheet of paper and look, okay, I have to do this, and I have my resolutions. And on Monday I start applying them. I don't wait for the 21st of December.
But I feel like you every Sunday you have your resolutions and you look forward to making sure that you accomplish them, right?
Yes.
But they feel more like small resolutions. We're talking about the resolutions that you, like for instance, you had a resolution that you wanted to buy a car. So every Sunday I assume you're writing, I'm going to make money for the car this way on Monday. But how about the bigger one, which is actually impossible to get, not the 1 million thing, but the resolutions where we're saying, okay, I want to try and be a better person. It's a process. It's something that you can't do in the space of 7 days. Do you get it? Do you have those kind of resolutions for your New Year?
For New Year, no. But like when I have a problem, then I decide to sit down and fix it, and I set a goal from there. So if it's in November, I will do it in November. If it's in January, I do it in January. I don't wait for the end of the year to do that. So basically, when the end of the year comes, I already have everything I'm going to do. It's mapped out. Like, okay, this year is going to be this. I don't know if it makes sense. So in January, I'm chasing this. In February, I'm chasing this. Like this. This is how I go. And these things change when I'm on the way. I might see that, okay, this thing, I'm not going to reach that. Or sometimes even I realize that what I was looking for is not actually important. Like, you can start the year, I want to buy a new car, then you realize you don't need a car. Or maybe it was a very selfish goal. Or anything like that, and you decide to just drop it and do something else. And I assess my goals and everything every day. I write down what we call New Year's resolutions. I have big goals, big giant goals like I want to achieve in 3 years, 5 years, or like in the long term. I write them every single day in the morning. So I don't have a New Year resolution or a month resolution. No. I have them in front of me every single morning. I know exactly where I'm going.
I don't know why this is bothering me, but it's bothering me.
Me too.
Because maybe I'm more of a person that believes in new beginnings and symbolism, and even though we know that like to a normal person who doesn't know really how the world revolves around the sun 365 days or whatever happens, it will feel like 2020 31 December and 2021 1 January. It's like the same. The air is still the same. There's nothing new. We're still breathing the same way, but there's still that one fact of whoever came up with how it's a new year or how it's literally us the earth trying to do everything that it was doing those 365 days all over again. The earth is doing that. How about you? What are you doing? to make sure that you are a resident of the earth and you are. I'm serious. That's why I'm bothered, because I'm like, okay, shouldn't you say, okay, if you don't have any resolution, shouldn't you say 31st December, you take a breath and you say, this year I've tried. Then tomorrow I'll continue to try. That's a resolution. I feel there has to be something in there.
Because the first thing is like, for Henry, I think he's already defeated mentally. Because he's like, no, he said he doesn't believe in New Year, right?
No, I believe in New Year, but I don't believe in the resolution.
No, at first when we started, you said you feel like it's just another day, right? That's how you began saying. So, New Year, it's a state of mind.
Yeah,
it's psychology.
Yes, I think there are even different calendars where the year doesn't start on January.
Some start
August. So
yeah. It's all about psychology. So if you, I don't know, maybe you tune your mind and you're like, you know what? The 31st of December, the year is ending. Then you go and sleep or you go celebrate. However, I'm gonna ask you this very soon. Then you do whatever you do on the New Year's Eve, and how you end. Okay, how do you enter into the New Year?
What do you mean by enter?
Like, how do you usually sleep on the 31st and wake up? Oh yeah, it's New Year.
No. I used to go to church.
You used to go to church.
Yes,
Why?
I still do that.
Why?
You want to cross over?
Because it's a New Year's resolution. Because you have prayers that you need to make for your New Year, right? Because you're crossing over to the New Year.
What I do usually is I pray for the people that are around me, because
you don't pray for yourself.
You pray every day. You're supposed to pray every day. But when you pray on the 31st of
no,
it doesn't make sense to me. Like thanking God for what He's done for you for the past year. For the past year, like you are supposed to do that every single day.
Yes, but then how about, because we're ending the year, ain't you supposed to go back to our Heavenly Father and say thank you for the year? You think?
I've been thanking Him for the 365 past days.
Why? Why were you? Let's say maybe you pray in the morning or you pray at night. It's because you recognize that if you pray in the morning, you're praying for your day. You have expectations for the day. It's that, and if you pray in the night, you are thanking what happened during the day that you are alive. So if you pray at the end of the year, it's more so like all those days that I prayed, I'm taking them all and I'm bringing them to you again, and I'm saying thank you for this, right? But that's more so you could be blessed with more days for the coming year.
Maybe.
That's a New Year's
resolution. Is it a resolution?
It is. I feel like if you come to me, right? If I give you $100 and you say thank you for that $100. Okay, let me start with $1. If I give you $1 and you say thank you, if I give you $1 and you say thank you, after 100 days, if I give you $100 and you don't thank me, I'm gonna continue giving you $1. I will not give you a whole $100 because I say this guy is not thanking me each time I give him $100. More like God is giving you every single day, and you are thanking Him for every single day. But you are not. It's more like you're saying you're not reflecting, not praying for the 365 days as a whole.
No, you don't have to, I don't have to take it separately, because like when I pray for everything, but like today I'm happy, I'm grateful for who I am, for the people I met in my life, like these kind of things. It's not only a day thing. I can be thankful for something that happened. I can be thankful today for something that happened 5 years ago or 5 weeks ago, 5 months ago.
Yeah.
So it's still part of that. I don't just wait. If I do that, I won't really be thankful or grateful every day, because every day there's no big thing.
No, the thing is, we know we know that no day is guaranteed that you're going to pass it, like you're going to live forever. It's not guaranteed. We know we won't live forever. So when we when we pray on New Year's Eve, it's because we're saying for each and every day, we're taking those days, we're putting them in a package, and we're bringing them back to you. Like he said, it's the day for the $100. Like, you know that every day I'm going to be getting $, but on the 100th day, I'm going to get $100. So, and it's going to continue like that. You're still going to get another $1 on 1st of January, and then over and over again. But then when you begin to recognize that on the 100th day, I get 100. That is a full number of a compilation of all the dollars that you were getting. It's more of like a paycheck. Let's say the dollars, you're not necessarily getting them every day. You're given by the end of the year.
Yes.
So it's a package. Like you survived. And shouldn't it be more like, shouldn't there be words accompanying that? Saying thank you, moving forward, maybe I'm expecting $2 a day.
No, God forbid, but I'm just gonna say this. Oh, God forbid, but if you keep praying. Don't say it. No, let me just say.
No, there was one time I wanted to rescue him. I said no. He continued to say the same thing, and I said, okay, there's no helping you right now.
No, because if you continue thanking God for days, He's going to give you days, not years. That's how I personally feel. So I think the best way to end 2020 and enter into the next year or the new year is to end it in a high note of gratitude.
Yes, definitely.
Period. That's a very good point. And I would like to say it again. Every day we thank God for days. New Year, we thank God for the year. So if we manage to thank God every day for days, He gives us more days. And if we thank Him for the year, He gives us more years. Yeah, I think, yeah.
I think
though we are agreeing with you though. We're just saying we want the other thing that you pray about that she didn't give us, but yeah.
Judith didn't tell us how she enters into the new year.
Okay, so I feel like we've said most of what I was going to say.
You go to church as well?
No, this year I was thinking of, and I'm being honest, and it's not that my faith is no.
No, she's defending herself.
No,
what are you justifying? Just say what you say.
Because he said I'm going to church and I said no, and then I'm like to myself, why was that so fast? No, this year I want to see fireworks. I want to I wanna feel joy. Though I feel it in church. Last year I was in church. I entered 2020 in church, and that was a different kind of joy. But this year I'm going to make a short prayer. Definitely, as always, every new year that I ever lived, when I knew how to pray, I would pray. I'm still going to pray, but this year I definitely need fireworks and snow and a snowman and things like that.
It's good you said you need fireworks, because if you say you need joy, the joy of the Lord is your strength and salvation.
Yeah.
You can get joy in church.
Definitely.
So we're gonna meet at the fireworks. Are you gonna be in Kursk, in Moscow?
I don't know.
Which city? Now we'll meet in the fireworks.
Today's what? What's the date? It's 29th.
29.
Okay. Anyway, I know we'll see. Probably here, because I've had a New Year that I had here, and it was very, very. It was so much fun. The fireworks. We went to this the Krasnaya Ploshad, and people there, they were youthful people and older people, but it felt like we were one, and it was so amazing. And I want to feel that again.
Yeah.
Another thing though, a personal New Year's resolution for myself is I want to speak positivity to myself moving forward, entering the new year, I'm going to have goals that I will need to accomplish. I'm going to have things that I'll need to do that I'll feel I'm not strong enough to do. I'm going to prayerfully, I am going to move to new dimensions. So my New Year's resolution, looking at all that, I want to speak positivity. Like I want to tell myself that you can do this.
Exactly.
You are empowered to do this. You are strong. You are healthy, and that's just something that I feel it boosts you. You may not realize it, but the moment you start to tell yourself that you are something, you begin to live like that, and you also begin to. If somebody else came to you and told you you can't do this, but if you tell yourself that you can do it, you can. So I want to begin to speak that much positivity into my life in moving on from 2021. And if I have to do it every day, I'll do it every day. If I have to remind myself who I am every day, I will do it every day. That's my New Year's resolution.
I think I'm going to be telling myself, I'm a lion. And even start roaring. Yeah.
Come on now.
No, I think it's a very important resolution. Like it's very. One thing I can tell you though, like I promise I was not gonna bring 2020 into this discussion, but I'm gonna bring 2020. 2020, as hard as it was, 2021 might even be worse than 2020.
That's true.
The only thing that can help us in this coming year, because if we noticed how people suffered. Like people that own businesses, these physical businesses, they suffered. Some even went to the extent of bankruptcy. The businesses that survived are those online businesses. Now, like for someone who wants to succeed, like if you really want to succeed in 2021, I think the two, if not three, two vital things is that you have to be creative. You have to be someone who is ready to explore. And someone, whatever you do it exceptional. Because with the way 2020 was, I'm not going to say 2021 is going to be better, 2021 is going to change. I'm just going to say 2021 is for those that are now ready to work. More like, not necessarily working hard, but working smart. You don't have to invent. They said you don't have to invent the wheel model success. I think that term is used in business and everything. Yeah.
You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah. Just model success. If you want to, okay, I'm a YouTuber, so I usually give examples of a YouTuber. If you want to be a YouTuber, you can take what's already in the industry and just model it, give it a twist, and let it come out like exceptional. If you are maybe selling braids, hair products and stuff, find something that makes you stand out. Okay, the main thing in 2021 I think is like to stand out.
Yes.
Because
I think I completely agree with you. And at the same time, for you to stand out, you need to have certain qualities. And a person, you need to possess perseverance. You need to possess perseverance and also understand that you, at most times, you're going to need to readjust. If you tried something in a certain way and it did not work, which was 2020, we tried so many things in a certain way and they did not work. In 2021, we need to readjust. We need to fix where we could not. How, if we used a certain technique in 2021, you need to adjust it. And you need to be patient as well. Then you will stand out.
Yeah. And you need to be making like a New Year resolution. New Year resolutions, Henry. Okay, it's good to make resolutions every week. But the New Year resolutions, they're just better. Steve Harvey always tells people, please, whenever the year is starting, make New Year resolutions and make a vision board. When you were talking about your New Year resolution that you make each and every Monday or Sunday, I was saying, for you Mondays are a fresh start. The only thing I was thinking myself on a Wednesday, when I'm lazy to go to gym on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then I say, you know what, I'm just gonna start afresh on Monday. Like
what?
No, that's what I do. That's what I did 2020.
But one thing, like, do you know that a resolution is more of like speaking positivity to yourself?
Yeah.
It's also saying, this is something that I want to do, and you understand it's something positive and you want to look forward to it. So it's more of words that you wear on your sleeve moving forward. So if you can do it every week, I respect you. Me, to do it every month is impossible.
The fact of doing it every week, it's just to remind yourself of the track. Because if you just do that on the 31st of December, you're going to forget it 5 days in the deal.
Yeah.
So you need to remind yourself of where you are going, what you are doing, and why you are doing what you are doing. It's very important. Because at some point, you will just stop. And you won't even realize that you stopped. It's like 3 months after stopping that you remember that I had this resolution, where am I with that now? And then you will restart. But if you are thinking about it every single week or every single day, you can tweak it.
Yeah.
Because mistakes are inevitable. You are going to do mistakes, you are going to fall. You remind yourself of the reason you started or the goal to achieve. Like, this is why you were talking about the vision boards. This is another way of doing that. If you have a vision board, you are going to see the vision board every day or at least every week. You cannot go for months without watching or looking at the vision board. It's impossible. After 2 or 3 days, you are going to look at it. So this is why it's important. You cannot just have it one day. No, you have to be reminded of your goals or your things. This is why personally I write down my goal every single day.
I think this it's better to like make copies of like the vision board. You paste it somewhere where you know like you can't spend a day without going.
Yes, like your phone.
Put it on the screen of your phone on the stove. Because near the stove at least. So when I'm cooking, I'm looking at it because like I feel like I spend most of my time in the kitchen than anywhere else in the house.
You spend most time in the kitchen than with your phone.
Yeah.
If I would put mine in the kitchen, then I'll never see it.
You don't like the kitchen that much?
I don't like the kitchen. Anyway, I actually wanted to say I understand you, but I have one more question. Then I'll be off your case. You have your resolutions that you remind yourself of every Monday, like we just say it like that, right? But one day you woke up and you thought, I want to do this thing, and then you started working towards reminding yourself about it every Monday. Like, does that just happen?
Not every Monday. Every day.
I'm just using it like as as an example, but. For you to have those things that you remind yourself of, there was a day when you didn't have ideas, then you had ideas, then now you're working towards your ideas. Do you have a certain time for yourself where you sit down and say, maybe after 6 months, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to check my progress and I'm going to see if I can have new ideas, like for New Year, other people, they do that. They sit down, they track their yearly progress, then they have new ideas for the year. You personally, when do you have that time where you sit down? Because for the bigger picture.
Yes, it's important.
Yeah.
I think
if it's not New Year.
It's not New Year, definitely. It's every 3 months.
Alright.
Every 3 months, so every quarter, I will sit down and check where am I with this.
Can I ask one more question? Would you describe yourself as an entrepreneur? Like a business person?
Yes, I think everybody is a business person.
These days?
Not these days. Everybody is a business person because everybody needs money. We live on an economic planet. Everybody needs money, and to make money, you need to be a business person.
I mean in the actual sense of the word, where you want to work in that industry, where you are working towards owning businesses. Would you describe yourself as that person? Because if you do, then it really makes sense that you are thorough with your goals, that every 3 months you...
And
Yes, I want to run businesses.
That makes so much sense. So you don't need New Year to even
No,
start.
no,
yeah.
I can't. You cannot run a business for 1 year and then on the 31st you want to check what's going on.
Yeah.
Don't say you want to make money, just then you leave it like that, because $100 is money. Perhaps put something, maybe I want to be within an estimate of this and this. And when making estimates, make like weird estimates, not like the normal estimates. Maybe right now you know you only have $10. Say you want to reach $5 million. Because I feel like this body is capable, the mind is capable. If we just put the work into it, everything is possible. I currently have 405 subscribers, but by next year I need to be having 1 million subscribers. Everyone I've been telling this tells me like, oh damn, that's impossible. That's impossible.
It's definitely possible.
But to me, like, it's possible to me. I'm seeing it possible, like maybe the work that
And that's all you need, to be honest. If you see it, then you can.
I think you can do that, especially if you are talking about social medias. So you can have 3 million followers tomorrow. It's possible.
It's possible.
So it's just about doing the same thing, and because social media is not like money. Money grows like, let's say linearly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But social media is like 1, 500, 1,000, 10 million, and then 1 million. So you can get more people. You can wake up tomorrow and your video you did yesterday just blew up, and you have 1 million subscribers. So we talked about a lot of things about the new year, but it's time to finish the video. We cannot talk. If you want to talk about it, we can go for 3 days. So I want you guys to tell me 2 words to remember for 2021 for you. What are the 2 words, the 2 main things you want me to go into 2021 with thinking about?
2 words. Creativity, exceptional.
Perseverance, adjustment. Those are my 2 words.
Okay. For me it's 3 words, but it's 2 words. Step by step.
Yeah.
So small.
Yes.
Small.
Yeah.
So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to share, to subscribe, and to like the video. Comment below and share your thoughts with us. I really want to know what you thought about this one and what was your biggest takeaway from this video. And also, if you have ideas or topics you want us to discuss moving into 2021, don't hesitate to hit us up, whether it's on WhatsApp or anywhere or in the comment section. So take care.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy
2021.
2021 is going to be happy, so